Let's learn today how to make 2025 a quest for wisdom. In Proverbs chapter 1, we learn a lot about wisdom. First of all, we learn that wisdom is valuable. Proverbs is written by Solomon, who was the wisest man ever. And he takes several verses right in the beginning of the first chapter of Proverbs to show that there is value in wisdom. To know wisdom, to receive the instruction of wisdom. Often in our world, an item's value comes from its scarcity and the amount of effort it takes to develop that thing. And wisdom is valuable on both counts. Wisdom is certainly scarce and rare in our world. Our world loves to follow the simple and easy and the tell me what button to push solutions that require very little investment. The tablets and phones with easy picture icons to get through life without so much as the effort required to read a label or research a solution. While these things make life streamlined and convenient, they also tend to deprive the user of the wisdom necessary to live an independent and prosperous life. Wisdom is valuable because it lifts up the young and simple and makes something out of them, to give subtlety to the simple. To the young man, knowledge and discretion. Wisdom is valuable because it requires a process and a great deal of effort. The foundation of this process is the fear of the Lord. When you honor and trust and walk with God, He helps you through your quest for wisdom. Your first step on this quest is to get facts, to learn knowledge. The first part of Proverbs 1:5 says, "A wise man will hear and will increase learning." Truthful facts are the building blocks of wisdom. But you cannot stop with mere facts. You must seek to understand them. That's why verse 5 continues by saying that a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. To understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings. Now, facts do you no good if you don't understand them. You must learn how those facts work together, how they can be built with each other. Often this understanding comes from others who have been there. Armed with the fear of God, you can reach out to other God-fearing people who have experience in the area of concern, and they will give you understanding. A properly functioning local church is a great place for this process to take place. When Brother Jim is lacking wisdom in one area, he can learn from Brother Fred, who excels there. When Sister Sally is lacking wisdom in one area, she can get help from Sister Susan, who has strength in that area. Altogether, the church can lift each other up and seek the Lord together so that everyone grows together in a very practical faith that helps every part of life. When you start with the fear of God, gather the building blocks of knowledge, and gain the proper understanding to use those facts, you can practice applying them. The right knowledge, correctly understood and properly applied, is wisdom. It is quite a process, but that process makes wisdom valuable. Wisdom isn't just valuable, it's also available. Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse and the openings of the gates. Everywhere you may go, wisdom can be developed there. There is no one so low in life that he cannot start developing wisdom. In order to get wisdom, though, you have to choose to seek it. You have to overcome pride to receive counsel. You have to overcome fear, calamity, desolation, and victimhood, and learn to receive the reproof that cries, "There is a better way." So my question for you is this: have you started your quest for wisdom? Have you turned from sinful simplicity to the fear of God to start this journey? How do you acquire the fear of God? By simply trusting Him. All men are born separated from God by their sin. God is holy. He cannot be in the presence of sin. To bridge this separation, Jesus came to earth. Jesus is 100% God. And He became 100% man when He was born in a manger. He didn't have the curse of sin in His blood because He was completely God. He died on the cross to pay the price of our sin. He was buried, and He rose again 3 days later to give us victory. When we receive Him, He comes to live in us so that we can have a walk with God and gain God's wisdom for our lives. Salvation is a free gift. You can't earn it or be born into it. You must be born again by believing on Christ alone. When you receive His free gift of salvation, the fear of God is born into you, and you can begin your quest for wisdom. Perhaps you want to learn more about receiving Christ's free gift of salvation. Maybe you're saved, but you've put aside this quest for wisdom for one reason or another. In any case, if I can be a help to you, please get in touch.